one. Boom. Op4 TV. I am your host, Bill from the BX. Today I'm here with my man, Brooklyn's very own, straight out of NYC, the dreadhead himself, my man Joe D. What's good, fam?
Ain't nothing much, man. What's going on with you, B?
Out here working hard, you know what I mean? Getting this content.
I'm trying to do the same.
Tell us about your military career. Tell us how trash you was as a young soldier. Yo, come on, let's get into it.
Listen, man. I was the most. Let me tell you. I gotta put this. I was the most squared away shit show you ever seen. I tell you that right now. I tell you that right now.
Most squared away. Okay, all right.
Not shitty soldier, just a shit show. But I was scared the fuck away. Like, I had everything together. Now, let me tell you something. I knew ARs, I knew FMs, I knew whatever I needed to know to make sure I could progress. I knew what I needed to know. I promise you, trust and believe. I just it was a shit show, but I was scared the fuck away. Nah, man. So I enlisted in what, 2011? March 2011. Yeah. Yeah. Now they basic, obviously, and then my first duty station was South Korea, Camp Humphreys.
How'd you like that one? How'd you like that spot?
Listen, man, not so much the army part of it, but living in South Korea itself, that shit was fine.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Even the army wasn't bad because I was 2ID. So like you went to the field a lot, but you got mad holidays. So
yeah.
I wasn't even mad at it. It was good. I actually like that.
I had friends down there in Camp Humphreys. I was stationed in Camp Casey, my first duty station. My second time I went back to Korea, I was in Yongsan. But you know, I had friends out there, and I would never hesitate to hop on the train, hop on the bus, and go holler at them and see what's going on their side of the town. You know, Camp Humphreys is open.
Yo, that shit was like, I think it got way better now though, because it closed all the bases up north.
Yeah. So Humphreys is crazy now. Now they got towers, big tall buildings, and all that. They a whole nother level now. 2011. What made you join the military in 2011? Because by 2011, I mean, you talk about 10 years after 9/11, and I mean the country had been at war, and yet you signed up for that.
Yo, man, I was living crazy, you know. It was either continue living, go do some dumb shit at home, or go do something in my life. You feel me? Yeah. Like my cousin had served. You know, he did 8 years. He's actually one of the first people in Iraq, actually.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he went to Afghanistan. So he was talking to me he was just like, listen, man, look what happened with my life. My life went from being a shit show, so look, I got my shit together. And I was like, you know what? Let me try it. What could it hurt?
So what did you see in him that inspired you? Like, did he had a Dodge Magnum on rims? What he was driving? He was driving a truck?
Nah, yo, my cousin's real smart. Let me tell you, this man, yo, he got his fucking PhD, not PhD. Yeah, I think he got PhD in like mathematics or something crazy. This man is was actually ambassador for the United States government.
Okay.
And he beat out people that went to Yale and Harvard and all that for that position.
Nice.
You know, this man done did some things. You know, so like I looked at him and like, you know, at that time he owned the house he's renting, and then he owned the house he lived in.
Yeah.
Nice little family. And I was like, you know what? If I play my card right, my card's right, I could do this. You feel me? So.
And you was wrong. Where's you stationed after Korea?
I came back stateside, for Gordon, Georgia.
Nice.
I mean, from there I went to Afghanistan. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. James Brown Boulevard, right?
Dog. Shitty.
Augusta, ain't nothing wrong with no Augusta. Augusta's where it's at, man.
For me, no. It just wasn't my thing. I can't.
Of course, yeah. Brooklyn boy, all of that.
Nah, bro. I'm not even from Brooklyn. I just been here for like almost 10 years now. I'm from Maryland. I'm from the DMV, son. Like the real DMV.
Nah. Nobody from Baltimore says they from the DMV. Yo.
Cool. I'm glad y'all know that. You feel me?
Nobody.
Gotta clarify the air for that for people to know. You know. Yeah, but it's just I can't do the South, man. Like I can't do the South. Just like it's just not my. You feel me? Like exactly.
So all right, but you like you said, you've been in New York for 10 years now. 10 years, new mayor, Eric Adams. How you feel about him? Okay.
Don't like him. Oh, I only been here for 7, not 10, almost 10, 7. I've been here for 7. But him, not a fan. Not a fan.
What about some of his policies? You think it's okay to bring back stop and frisk?
No, because that doesn't. I mean, that might solve part of the problem. I get it. It might not. Listen, it might solve in the sense like now they'll hide their gun somewhere, whatever, right? What that does is now you open the door to harass normal people like me who are just minding my business.
How many guns were
That's
found?
their problem.
How many guns were found when they were doing stop and frisk before? Very little.
Because criminals are very smart. I don't know if people understand that. Like, y'all, we're gonna stop and frisk them randomly. Okay, we find other ways to transport what we need.
I think people know and understand that criminals are intelligent, but I don't think people don't know that the police are very unintelligent.
True. That could also be it, man.
That's the issue. That's the issue.
They are really
a lot of people don't know we got we're members of the Collusionists, which is the one of the dopest Instagram group chats ever, right? And we share thoughts and information.
It gets busy in there.
We share thoughts and information on there all day, every day. Y'all be on there way later than I be. I'm oldest one in the group. I go to bed. You and Maul bum ass be on there going back and forth talking crazy reckless. Did y'all see the young ladies who were arrested for selling vaccination cards?
I didn't really check the story out, but I saw like a meme or some shit, and I was like, "This is ridiculous."
So it's two nurses. It's two nurses, and both of them. One of them has significant ties to the NYPD.
Oh yeah, one's husband is an NYPD officer. That's what it was. Yeah, and they're in Long Island. Some shit.
They made so many millions of dollars. They say they made over $1 million with hustling vaccination cards, and they had so much money. They was keeping it in the big helmet bags that the NYPD get their helmet, their riot gear. They keep those in. That's how much money it was taken. So the question is, how many NYPD are, saying, will there be an investigation to find out which one of them brought fake vaccination cards?
I don't know. Well, you know what?
That's what Eric Adams that's the shit he got to dig into.
He's not gonna do that though.
He's not gonna do it.
He's from that cloth.
He's not gonna do
that. That's his people.
Come on, fam.
That's his people. Listen,
I gotta do something out here in these streets, man.
Let me tell you, man. Listen, I was talking. I went on a date with this chick, and somehow somebody policing came up. And she was talking about inequality and equity, blah, 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 the usual. And I just thought to myself, listen, bro, equality is a myth. First of all, there's no such thing. Not in nature. Equality is a human construct. You know what I mean? Like, but put that aside. Put that aside for a second. Like policing problems, like boom. Then you deal with like racism, boom, right? Then you deal with gender issues, boom. Now you deal with sexuality issues as far as like people's sexual orientation. Now you got identity issues. Now you got people, Democrat, Republican, pro-vaxxer, anti-vaxxer. I'm fucking bucking the system just because bucking the system, guy. And everybody thinks they're a fucking rebel. And everybody thinks they're like they're the first one to think about the shit they're doing, right? But it's just like, bro, listen, you're part of the design for the system to work. The system is working precisely how it's supposed to work.
Absolutely.
I don't know why we think we can vote the system out the way. You cannot do that. The system is designed for a couple of, I don't say couple, I don't know the amount. Let's say a few 100,000 people with wealth to keep that wealth and control the narrative. Okay? If you fix the system and create inequality, if you fix the system and make everybody equal or equitable.
One of the things I would like to think about, and I want to address it here with you, is the George Floyd Policing Act. You participate in social media. You live in New York. You obviously your eyes wide shut. And do you think it's going to get voted in? Because that's definitely one of the things that the president was voted in office to make that happen.
It sounds nice. It sounds nice. I mean, listen, man. Like politicians will tell you what they want to tell you because it sounds nice.
Yeah.
Think about it, you meet a girl, right? You're just like, hey, boo. She said, I'm not into this, that, and third. What do you say? You gonna tell her, oh, I am that type of guy? No, you're not.
I am.
Yeah, you know.
I am. I really am.
You know. Like,
I am gonna tell her that because I don't want to waste my time and I don't want to waste.
Like I always tell you, bro. Like every time we get a little tips on the group chat, I got utmost respect for you because I know how you operate, bro. You are a different type of animal. You know, so you're a different type of animal. I'm never talking about you when I'm giving these examples. You are exempt from these bullshit. Trust me, I understand where you're coming from, bro. That's why I always tell you at the end of it, like I understand where you're coming from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You do share those thoughts. Absolutely.
I do just want people to be accountable for their individual actions as opposed to always saying the system. Because at the end of the day, we know what the system is and we understand what's going on.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you rise above that in some way, shape, or form. Stay out the way. I stay the hell out the way.
Here's the thing. Not only do you gotta know what's going on, but you gotta know. I think we're to a point where we know what's going on, but now we just gotta focus on how to monetize it. So we're looking at because that's what everyone else is doing, right? That's what's going on. That's what the rich are doing. They don't let us.
I was going there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we know the George Floyd Policing Act is supposed to be on the table.
Yes.
But now we can look, and because we're on social media, because we're not crazy, because we can, you know what I'm saying, go in the office and see CNN and Fox. All they talking about on the news now is violence, violence, violence. Gun violence, this violence, that violence. There's every sort of violence except the violence that got, the George Floyd Policing Act on the table in the first place. There's no longer police violence. Isn't that crazy? You look on the news, ain't no more police violence. Every cop is perfect right now. Every cop is in 2020. In 2020, every cop is catching bodies. Here's in 2022. They are perfect now.
Yo, it's crazy how
what we're watching is the exact thing. In the way the news talks about violence, they make it seem like we're back in the 90s. Yeah. And what happened back in the 90s? Joe Biden was able to implement laws to ban guns. Yes, as soon as he got out of office, George Bush came right back and cut all that shit, you know what I'm saying, open the floodgates, you know what I'm saying, had everybody strapped up again. But yo, the long story less long, the Policing Act is not gonna happen.
No, it's not gonna happen.
They're running the same play that got Black people to sign up for the RICO laws, for mass incarceration. It's the same exact play, except now they don't got crack behind it. Now it's about the guns.
Yeah, but get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. That's why I get so irksome, like when we talking that group chat, bro. Like I keep going back to that, but like you know what I'm talking about. It's just like, come on, man. We all see this though, so why do we keep falling over the same fucking rope? Like, you know, if you tell me to run around in circles, the first time I missed the tripwire there, boom. But you tell me everything is the same exact way as it was the first lap. Guess what? Sometimes I come around, I'm gonna look for that tripwire now because I know it was there last time.
Come on, man. Come on, man. We acting like it's not happening. I remember we talking to you about one discussion we had, and you was like, nah, these kids out here, they're really shooting things up. These kids out here, they're really imitating Chicago. And I had to stop you. I'm like, yo, fam, Chicago has perfected, you know what I'm saying, the crime culture, and they have cameras on every corner. And yet they have all these unsolved murders.
They still got bodies. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what does that tell you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they benefit by arresting criminals. Arresting criminals is money. You know what I'm saying? Because they put you in jail. Yeah,
you go build some shit for people for cheap. They get paid for it.
So why they not arresting the criminals? Oh, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta ask yourself these things. You gotta look at the news, see what's going on, and then ultimately ask yourself the question, what's next? And ultimately, if you're really smart and really on your game, you ask yourself, how can I monetize this?
That's all I'm on right now. I'm trying to figure out how to make. That's why I'm making the switch. I was telling you about career-wise. It's just like I see where that's going because it just don't make no sense to be sitting back and complaining. No. That's I think my ultimate problem with people. It's just like people just bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch. Excuse my language. I don't know if I can.
No, you don't let them fly already. It's where we at. Let's go.
All right, cool. My bad. Yeah, people just complain all day, but it's like your inaction is really the cause why you're still where you were 10 years ago. Like it's you.
Yeah.
I keep saying I get the system is rigged. We know this though.
Yeah.
We know this. It's not a new thing. That's why that bothers me. But we've been knowing this. This is not news to us. We knew about police violence because we've all been victim of it. We knew it. We didn't have to watch it to come on TV.
No. So
why are we pretending like we didn't understand what was going on prior, and now like we're all surprised? Like I mean, as in Black folks.
Yeah, absolutely. No. It's not even just Black people because if we can have a conversation with poor white people and about the things they get pulled over for, and it's the same.
It's the same bullshit. It's the same bullshit because the problem is people not seeing. That's why I go back to your monetization point. Is what I'm trying to get to is this is all that matters. Like at the end of the day, once we you know why that little Asian hate thing happened last summer in the past malls real quickly.
Oh, talk about it.
Because they got a seat at that table. They got enough seats at that table to make that shit move. Yeah. Because it's all behind wealth, though. Like so, it's just like we don't have enough.
There was two incidences. And yet the media ran it.
They made shit move.
The next thing you know, the president's like, nah, Asian hate crime bill. Black people had a whole 2020 with 100 instances, and they never get no hate crime bill.
The whole 2020, bro. Did you forget? I mean,
we got the whole American history.
I'm just saying. For me, like you can't just leave those years out.
Hey yo, that's enough.
But we don't have a seat at the table, bro. We just fucking. Excuse me, damn. We just get there by ourselves and then like try to close the door behind you. Like no, keep that door cracked open.
Yeah.
Show somebody else how to walk that path you walk. Now, if I'm not disciplined enough to walk a path, that's me. But you, at least you extended the handout. I mean, not the handout, but extended the map out.
Olive branch got to be there.
Yeah, that's it. Stop closing the door behind you, man. Let's open the table for all of us to eat. We all can eat together. We all can make a difference. We all can now we can block as a block move. You know what I'm saying? But we spend too much time being in competition with each other. Like, how can I ever look at you, another Black man, and have a problem with you? I honestly cannot in my heart anymore. I refuse. Now, after 2020, what we went through, I can't, bro. Because I love myself as a Black man, and I know what I need to go through. I know what I go through in life. I can't look at you the same way, but there's too many of us out here that do that. Yeah. And you see it. How many times I walk in the hood, dog, like people just see me. I don't even know you, and you just already look at me like I did something to you. Like we got a problem. Why? What do you have in your heart? That's you. That's you. We gotta start looking to us, man. We gotta make this change for ourselves too, and understand how the collective can work.
Come on, man, Joe. Tell me you're gonna come back on here and talk to me again, yo. What we doing? What's up?
Yo, next time let's have like a actual real pre-pro. Let's actually plan topical out.
Absolutely.
But I do like 100%. The free flow conversation though, because like if you ever spoken to me, I'm always going on tangents. But I find my way back to my point. You know what I mean? But
hey, I appreciate it. You got anything going on you want to promote and talk about out there?
Nah, listen, man. Just put some good energy in the air for me right now, and I hope I accomplish what I set out to accomplish in those couple months.
Hey, man, you're gonna make it happen. Of course, I'm gonna do my hard work
behind it, but yeah.
If there's anything you need from me on my end, you know where I'm at. I'm gonna text away. Joe, I appreciate you, man. This is Op4 TV. We are signing out. Y'all be good.
All right, bro.
I have a dream. One day, this nation will